surface, ensures water repellence, and also that you don't lose those calories that are being collected in the foot area. As most of you do know, your feet are a very hot area too, so once you have retained this body heat, you can maintain the temperature with it by simply moving the feet for any period of time. Both systems will work, and again, there's a veritable army, forgive the pun, of boots that are available for any of you soldiers or militiamen that are out there. You get to choose, but remember, if your feet go, so goes the rest of the body when the time comes, and I will refer to the Revolutionary War, bloody footprints in the snow. There was a reason. They didn't have enough boots, and they didn't have proper protection from the environment that they were working in. Let's not make that mistake this time around. If you need spares, or if you don't have spares, I should say, buy them. You will need them. There is not going to be a cobbler just around the corner or a Kmart down the road when the time comes. At this point in time, we'd like to demonstrate is utilizing a variety of different systems. We've got a conventional SAR operators, and they're not necessarily an automatic weapon, but in this case, utilizing a large capacity drum. As we said, every weapon, if it's semi-automatic, should have one. In this case, an AR-15 with a 125 round large capacity magazine. In addition to that, taking advantage of old material that is presently available. This is old ripstop woodland camouflage, circa 1975-78. Allowed to bleach out, it creates a lighter material than is normally expected. Not a standard pattern. And cutting and roughing is fine. As with a ghillie suit, you're breaking up the normal patterns. It can be held and retained as needed, and also discarded when necessary. One of the other things that would be done with this weapon under a cold weather environment or with varying conditions is to, as we saw with the counter sniper rifle systems, would be to cover and block many of the overt areas of this rifle to break up its overall pattern. White electrical tape, white duct tape, cloth material, even burlap can be used to break up that particular pattern. While this is a solid white camouflage smock, standard U.S. issue, the different colors with the web gear and other components that are attached do help to break up the overall silhouette. Again, eye protection, which is crucial, especially in a winter environment for sentries and any type of long-range operations, help to reduce strain, wear, and tear, of course, on the eyes themselves. This is a basic example of integrating a variety of different systems, and again, at your discretion, these weapons can be brought to bear with effective firepower and with effective support carried by the individual rifleman. Utilizing a variety of different pieces of equipment here, most of it, of course, standard East German and DDR technology. The winter weather camouflage works exceptionally well with our small personnel. From extra small to small will fit anywhere from young, middle-aged children to, of course, young teens, middle teens, women, female personnel, and a lot of other individuals that normally cannot be outfitted. The equipment is very economically priced, as we've said before. In this case, utilizing a short action carbine, bolt action, and adapting the standard first aid pouches and other technology, what we have is a light infantryman's kit, very economical. You might notice also that the glove liners are a commercial pattern that are done in a model color scheme of both yellow and green. This is an excellent camouflage configuration. Headgear in this case is a German helmet liner. Now the U.S. and German helmet liners are, of course, a cold weather item and are much sought after nowadays by not only militia enthusiasts, but many other people across the country. They're in vogue again. It's a very desirable system. It can be used in a variety of different ways. It covers both the ears, the back of the neck, has a visor in the front, and of course is lined. It will also cover the chin. Standard scarf configuration can be discarded as needed to ventilate, but remember again, for many people, they're going to be dealing with sentry operations. And so, with this configuration is again a very economical, very desirable package that will keep your person in the field for an extended period of time without a great deal of muss or complication. Again, depending on the weapon, the web gear would be adapted accordingly. In this case, the 6.5 millimeter bolt action is again a light-duty reservist weapon, still more than effective at doing exactly what it did 100 years ago or less, putting a hole in targets at approximately 300 to 400 yards effectively and efficiently. Again, this is an example of utilizing the same type of technology with winter configuration that we saw during the summer phase and was demonstrated quite extensively in equipping for the New World Order. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening is give you a chance to see exactly what reloading is all about. Now, we've talked about the capability to produce ammunition for yourself. What we're going to show you here is a practical application Almost everything you're going to see, of course, is of professional grade, but is fully acceptable and is fully accessible to virtually all of you that are listening to us tonight. Now, as we've noticed, as you peek through the doorway here, that one of the more sophisticated blue presses is available. This is a multi-station press with a pull of a handle, and we're going to be demonstrating this, of course, for you during the program here. One individual step is followed through on by the press itself. You'll notice that everything is divided and is appropriately inventoried so that you have an understanding and a good control over production flow. Case reamers, we're looking, of course, at the finished product, which you're going to see here. Individual cases divided by specific type, size, and, of course, composition. Nickel cases, conventional brass, and nothing, and we'll repeat this through the whole process, nothing for the reloader is junk. Anything that is taken off a case is preserved and saved for future use, possibly. In this case, as with the Dillon presses, of course, the important thing is maintain cleanliness, as you can see. Parts inventories are maintained. Brass, as it's being processed, is maintained in individual containment vessels. These are used for everything from tools to precision devices. You'll notice also, of course, as we proceed through, that anytime you can preserve information, it's made available. And for this reason, of course, take advantage of the many different manufacturers. We're not promoting any particular type of bullet nor any particular type of press. In this case, this is the operator's choice, and again, is a very desirable system. Once you've established what it is that you feel comfortable with, then you follow through and become a professional in your particular area of expertise and interest. In this case, of course, you're going to see several different presses as we move into the room, and you'll find, of course, that there are different systems available. In this case, we have everything from the very static multi-head presses to individual portable presses. That's right. If you're going to be working out, why work out in the field with a bench machine? Why not make all that effort worth something? In this case, this is a single-stage press.